What is the role of a Scrum Master in a safe environment? And how is a safe environment different from a Scrum environment? Hello, welcome to the Scrum chat room with Dr. Francis Mbunya, and happy Easter to everyone out there. Today we're going to talk about the safe environment and what the Scrum Master actually does in a safe environment, and what's the difference between safe and Scrum. Is there a big difference? Should you be getting a safe Scrum Master, or PSM and CSM is enough for you? But the key question is, what are the key difference between the role of a Scrum Master in a safe environment and a normal Scrum environment? All right, if you're new here, click the subscribe button and also click the like button so that if I release any video, you're going to be the first person to actually get the signal, because we are releasing valuable videos that are going to help you close that gap for your first Scrum Master job, and not only for your first Scrum Master job. Subsequently, we're going to be releasing a lot of coaching techniques for those who are already in the job market. I've realized that a lot of people in the market still need a lot of coaching on how to navigate with your team, on how to build your team from a storming phase to a performing phase, and we are going to be putting forth a lot of material that will help you do that. Now, without wasting much time, let's get into the proper discussion. So the proper discussion is, what is the role of a Scrum Master in a safe environment? Now, the first part of this question is to understand what exactly we mean by a safe environment. So safe, which is SAFE, simply means Agile framework. Agile framework. And Scrum is an Agile framework. So if Scrum is an Agile framework, then the Agile framework simply means that we are expanding, right? We are scaling it in a bigger level. So the role of a Scrum Master in an Agile environment is to be able to help the implementation of Scrum in a higher level. Now, I'm going to break it down into the different components. But first of all, I want to start by differentiating why is SAFe different from Scrum, and why everyone who is a certified Scrum Master should consider getting a SAFe certification. A safe environment is differentiated from the Scrum environment by what we call the PI planning. PI planning, program increment planning. Now, seeing SAFe promote building very large product in an enterprise enterprise level, it means that we want to build a solution which does not only require one team or two team or three team, at least 5 teams to 12 teams, at least 5 teams to 25 teams are working on that same product. And those teams now are called the Agile Release Train. So the Agile Release Train, since there are multiple teams working on the same product, now they say that we need to come, everyone with the managers, with the business owner, need to come in and plan for 2 days what we're going to do for 10 weeks, at least 10 weeks, right? So they come in 2 days, they plan the work that all the different teams will be doing in the next 10 weeks. And then they release the team, and the team go and start doing their normal iteration. And after 10 weeks, which is about 5 iterations, they come back again and they plan. So the PI planning is the heartbeat of SAFe, and it helps the entire company to what? Plan in cadence and synchronization. To make sense, multiple teams are working on the same product. There's a lot of dependency, there's a lot of cross collaboration, and when we come together as a bigger team, the 5 to 25 team comes together. There's a chief Scrum Master called the release train engineer that's facilitating the whole project. It's a big complex environment compared to the Scrum environment. But many companies, many Fortune 500 companies now, if you've been out there looking for a job, you always see Safe Scrum Master certification needed. It's because since they're building large solutions, they come as an Agile Release Train group of about 5 to 25 Scrum team or Agile team come together, plan for 2 days. It might be a bit more than 2 days, depending if your team is kind of co-located, right? In order to align to the time zone across different zones, you probably might want to cut across more than 2 days. But let's say that if all your team were located in the United States, you plan from 8 to 5. 8 to 5 will be 2 days. But if we have a lot of teams that are located in India, other European country, if you're planning from 8 to 5, 8 to 5, about 5 p.m. will be more than 5 a.m. in India. So you need to kind of balance. You might need to plan from 8 to about 2, so that by 2 will be about 2 a.m. in India. Then you cut across the program about 3 to 4 days, just to accommodate the time differences. Now, breaking it down into summary, PI planning is a heartbeat of SAFe, and it helps the company to see more clearer and to do work in a more coordinated way. The Scrum is applicable for companies that are not building too much large solutions and don't need too many teams to get the work done. So they can just work with about 1 or 2 teams and get the work organized without any big issue. Okay. Another big difference, not really big difference, kind of a slight difference you will see in a SAFe environment. They call the circle of work, which is planned within 2 weeks, are called iteration. In a Scrum environment, they're called sprint, right? But almost the same thing happened. For a lot of people, they think, oh, I need to do PSM, I need to do CSM, then I come do SAFe. No. If you do SAFe, you don't need to do PSM or CSM, because while doing SAFe, they also teach you how to facilitate event, iteration planning, and everything is the same as the sprint planning, right? So if you plan to actually get into the Scrum field, just taking your SAFe Scrum Master certification already teaches you what you need to cover in PSM at PSM level or CSM level, and then help you to also kind of scale up in a higher environment. So it's very, very important that you understand these differences, and know how to rule out with them. All right, perfect. So that was the major difference between SAFe and Scrum. And then the reason why everyone should do SAFe is because it's highly competitive and it's going to get you more opportunities compared to SAFe, compared to PSM and CSM. So I'm inviting anyone that is willing to take the SAFe certification classes. I think I'm organizing a class this week. Maybe next week, I don't yet know, but if you kind of just reach out to me and say, I'm interested in becoming a SAFe Scrum Master certified, you can reach out to me. Not just a SAFe Scrum Master certified, we take you from the certification to the coaching, to the job, and to Agile coach, and every level you want to go to. So if you're also interested in joining a very serious community of people that are interested in practicing and learning how to do things the right way, you want to come to our team, right? Okay, and you're going to check, there's a video below, there's a link below this video that also carry a link to another video that can lead you to where to find more information. All right, have a happy Easter. I'll talk to you tomorrow.